is enclosed by the jaws and gill arches. The anterior part of the cavity enclosed by the jaws and gill arches is the buccal or oral cavity.
Okay, this one. And you know it's oral cavity kasi andun yung tongue. And the type of tongue is called a primary tongue.
Okay.
It's not movable kasi walang muscle. It's just the hyoid arch. Do you still remember this part of the hyoid arch?
Body. Height.
Hindi pa. Basihyal. Okay, ito yung triangular, the basihyal, which in the evolution of the vertebrates, na-coveran ng mucous membrane lang, but no muscles. So it's firmly attached to the floor. Okay? And then,
It is bounded in front by the upper and lower jaws, provided with teeth.
so you have the upper jaw and lower jaw with the teeth.
The upper and lower jaws are the two halves of the first or mandibular gill arch.
Oh, sakit talaga. Ito yung salarin. Oh.
The cross sections of which should be identified in the cut surface. On the floor of the mouth, back of the teeth, is the tongue. A flat, slight, practically removable projection. It is a primary tongue. It is supported by the second or hyoid gill arch, which should be felt within it and identified on the cut surfaces. The skate lacks a tongue because of the reduction of the hyoid arch. The posterior and greater part of the cavity under consideration is the pharynx, the wall of which is pierced by 6 internal gill slits.
So basta yung part with the slits is already the pharynx. Nasaan yung tongue? Oral cavity yun. Okay, so maliit lang yung, or short lang yung oral cavity.
So continuous po sila ma?
Yeah, continuous lang yan. Okay, and then,
The first of these, the spiracle, is a rounded opening in the roof of the pharynx immediately posterior to the mandibular
rounded
arch.
naman.
so ito yung mandibular arch. Ito na
Pinat
yung
natin
first
Starly,
gill
malaki.
slit, which is the spiracle, which is considered as the entry of respiratory water. Okay, and then water with the gas goes to the what? To the gills. Okay, and ano yung function ng mga, so if the slits are pointed here within the cavity, these are the internal gill slits. Okay, if it's pointed outside, external gill slits. Okay, and then
The remaining 5 gill slits are elongated. The internal
Can you
gill
help me?
slits open into large cavities, the gill
wag
pouches,
na yan pala, sorry. Tapos na siya. Okay,
Which
so
which in turn open to the exterior by the external gill slits.
okay, so 'di ba pumasok na yung water, the water then proceeds to the gill pouch. Okay, the spaces within here are the gill pouch.
Oh.
So 'di ba gill slit, ito internal. Okay, so yung space na yan is the gill pouch. Okay? And then
The tissue between successive gill pouches is the branchial bar, also called visceral arch.
so these are the branchial bars, the visceral arches. Ito. The skeleton. Okay? And then
Where the gill region was cut through, examine the section of a branchial bar. Its thinner, thickened part contains the cross-section of the cartilaginous gill arch, and external to this, the fine cartilages of the gill rays. The branchial bar continues to the
this
body
will be the sige, continue.
continues to the body surface as a thin partition, the interbranchial septum.
Okay, so, di ba ito yung arch? Then, this curtain-like structure, ito, is the septum, the interbranchial septum, ito. Kita nyo? Arch, di ba? Then, you can see these strands. Those are the gill lamellae. If we remove those lamellae, kung nasa throat nyo na, you move out and then breathe fresh air. I'm cutting half of the one side. Hindi to bulati ha. Can you see this? Parang paano bang i-describe? 'Di ba arch and then you have those parang Hawaiian grass skirt, alam niyo 'yon? If you remove those the straw, maiiwan doon yung interbranchial septum, which is actually ito ng fold na to, ito. itong curtain na to. This, yan.
Yung membrane kung saan
Yeah, the
nakaattach yung
membranous.
grass.
Yeah. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, ang pinaka-waste ng grass skirt, yung gill arch. Alam mo yung grass skirt, di ba? Tapos the straws will be the gill lamellae. If you remove the gill lamellae, andun yung interbranchial septum, which will continue externally as the folds. Oo, as the external gill slits. Dito ba? Ito.
Ayan.
Yan.
Yung walang yung smooth.
Oo, yung smooth part without the gill lamellae will be the interbranchial septum. Okay? So the space here is the pouch. And then,
The set of lamellae on one face of a septum constitutes a half gill or demibranch.
okay, di ba, gill arch? So, then you have a set of lamellae. One set of lamellae here, another here, another here, another there. All throughout, di ba? So, each half is a demibranch. One demibranch, second demibranch, third. Basta set of lamellae. One side is a demibranch. And then, if you are considering one arch, it will have two demibranch.